Uzbekistan, officially referred to as the Republic of Uzbekistan, stands out as a significant nation in Central Asia. The country spans around 448,900 square kilometers, showcasing its vastness. Nonetheless, the presence of deserts and mountains means that certain areas of the country are not conducive to human living. With around 35 million people, Uzbekistan stands out as the most populous nation in Central Asia. Tashkent, the capital city, stands out as the most vibrant place in Uzbekistan and frequently serves as the first stop for those exploring the country. Tashkent held a prominent place as a trading hub, particularly during the time of the Soviet Union. It ranked as the second most favored city in the Soviet Union, following Moscow and St. Petersburg. Currently, around 3 million people call this place home. Uzbekistan may lack a coastline along any sea, yet it boasts a variety of lakes and rivers that enrich its landscape. The Aral Sea stands out as the most significant among them. The Aral Sea was once among the largest lakes globally, earning the title of a sea at one time. However, it has since diminished, regrettably, turning into a mere echo of what it once was. Uzbekistan truly stands out as a country abundant in gold. And this is not just a figure of speech. It ranks as the fourth largest producer of gold in the world, with the precious metal sourced from various mines. Moreover, the area is home to a range of hidden resources, such as uranium. I've come to appreciate how Uzbekistan's terrain is incredibly fertile, allowing it to hold a significant position as the fifth largest cotton producer in the world. The nation is rich in resources such as natural gas, oil, and coal. Reflecting on the history of Uzbekistan, I see it as a vibrant hub that once thrived in Central Asia. Merchants viewed it as a pivotal hub connecting China and Europe, a significant point along the Silk Road where vibrant trade flourished. Throughout my experiences, I've come to appreciate how prevalent cultural interactions have been in the history of Uzbekistan. The wealth and prominence of the region caught the eye of influential leaders like Alexander the Great and Genghis Khan. Throughout its history, Uzbekistan has faced significant plundering and destruction at the hands of the Mongols. Following Genghis Khan, the remarkable leader Timur took control of the area. Emir Timur had a deep appreciation for art and culture, and he actively sought out scholars and philosophers from various corners of the globe to gather in Samarkand, fostering a rich cultural environment in the region. During Timur's reign, I find it fascinating how significant Islamic schools emerged in Uzbekistan, like the Raghestan madrasas in Samarkand, which are acknowledged by UNESCO as the first madrasas established in Central Asia. Today, I see the Islamic atmosphere in the region thriving beautifully. Since gaining full independence in 1991, after the dissolution of the Soviet Union, I have come to appreciate the deep pride the people of Uzbekistan have in their rich culture and history. Tashkent, the capital of Uzbekistan, is surrounded by other notable places such as Bukhara and Samarkand, both of which are situated in Central Asia. Uzbekistan is situated alongside Afghanistan and Turkmenistan to the south, while to the east, it is bordered by Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan, and to the west and north, it shares its borders with Kazakhstan. For many nationalities, visiting Uzbekistan for tourism is a hassle-free experience, as they can enter without facing visa complications. If you're considering a longer stay or working in Uzbekistan, it's essential to secure both a residence permit and a work permit. Learning the official language, Uzbek, is crucial for anyone planning to make Uzbekistan their home. In the country, I noticed that Uzbek and Russian are the two languages that people commonly use. Additionally, more than 90% of the people practice Islam. Uzbekistan stands out to me as a Central Asian nation that has wholeheartedly embraced Islam. Even in today's world, it embraces the importance of personal expression through clothing and belief. In my view, Uzbekistan seems to resonate more with the cultural influences of Kazakhstan and Russia, rather than those of Arab culture. From my viewpoint, there seems to be a common misconception about Uzbekistan being unsafe. largely because of its geographical closeness to regions like Afghanistan. In my view, it stands out as one of the most livable countries in Central Asia. Having American dollars gives you a unique opportunity to create your own space in Uzbekistan, as the influence of money can lead to numerous possibilities here as well. Exchanging just $100 in Uzbekistan brings you a remarkable amount of Uzbek sums, creating a unique experience that highlights the value of currency in a different context. During my visit to Uzbekistan, I was immediately drawn to the vibrant bazaars, bustling markets, and the aroma of freshly baked bread that filled the air. I've discovered a variety of breads, each with its own distinct flavors that I never knew existed. It's great to know that you can find these lovely breads for just around $1 each. Indeed, I've noticed that bread in Uzbekistan tends to be more affordable compared to Europe, largely because the local food culture emphasizes meat as a staple. Finding meat here is surprisingly budget-friendly. When I visited Uzbekistan, I was pleasantly surprised to find that I could savor a delicious shish kebab for only $3 at the markets. It's truly delightful when vendors provide free samples of their products the moment you catch their eye. This reflects their belief in the quality of their products and their intention to draw in customers through these samples. The warmth and friendliness of the Uzbek people truly stand out, and I find the marketplace reminiscent of those I've seen in Mongolia, both in size and appearance. As I wander through the bazaars, I can't help but notice the sparkle in people's eyes and the warmth of their genuine smiles directed towards me. Their eyes shine with a unique brightness, and there's an undeniable warmth in the way they embrace those around them. While exploring Uzbekistan, you might come across people who attempt to take advantage of your status as a tourist, aware that you may not be familiar with the area. It's important to recognize that this issue isn't unique to Uzbekistan. There are clever individuals found in many places around the globe. For instance, you might find yourself paying 3 times the usual fare for a taxi, or encountering individuals pretending to be officials at museum entrances in cities like Bukhara and Samarkand, where entry is actually free, but they ask for fees. In souvenir shops, I've noticed that some people might quote prices that feel inflated, almost as if they're trying to play tricks on your perception. It's important to remain aware and exercise caution. Meeting a local guide from the culture before exploring a country can really enhance the experience. It allows for a deeper understanding and connection to the place and its people. Having a local companion during your visit to Uzbekistan can provide a sense of security and help you navigate the experience more comfortably. As a tourist, I've noticed that locals greet you with genuine joy and warmth, no matter where you come from or what your background is. They will genuinely desire to welcome you, nourish you, and create a sense of belonging for you. I find that their cuisine really highlights meat dishes paired with rice, and I appreciate how they enjoy tea throughout the day, particularly black and green tea with lemon or various flavors. I've come to appreciate the popularity of horse meat and kumis in certain cultures. When I visited Tashkent, I found that speaking Russian opened up so many opportunities for connection. It felt natural to engage with the locals, as many of them use Russian in their everyday interactions. This made my experience of integrating into Uzbek society much smoother and more enjoyable. It's important to remember that the climate can be intensely hot and humid, particularly during the peak of summer in places like Tashkent, Bukhara, and Samarkand, where temperatures may soar beyond 50 degrees Celsius. When I think about visiting Uzbekistan, I believe the best time to go is between August and November. Even with the heat bearing down, I find joy in the assortment of nuts and fruits available at such affordable prices. The historical heritage of Uzbekistan, influenced by the Silk Road, draws in numerous visitors, particularly those with a passion for architecture and photography. The heat may not hold much significance for you in this situation. In places such as Bukhara, Tashkent, and Samarkand, the evenings are vibrant and full of life. I've discovered numerous places that provide enjoyable experiences and tasty food for visitors. While enjoying a meal at a restaurant, you may unexpectedly witness Uzbek dancers showcasing their distinctive performances in the square. The vibrant traditional costumes they don radiate with brilliance, and their dances embody a grace that is distinctly tied to Central Asian culture. In Uzbekistan, you have the freedom to enjoy alcohol without restrictions, allowing for a more relaxed experience at nightclubs and other venues. In Uzbekistan, the vibrant nightlife truly reflects the joy and enthusiasm of the people, with nightclubs bustling with energy, especially on weekends. Tashkent, the capital, carries the weight of the devastating earthquake it endured in 1966, a powerful reminder of its past, with a magnitude of 8. The earthquake was incredibly powerful, resulting in the destruction of over 36,000 buildings and leaving more than 300,000 individuals without homes. The earthquake was incredibly intense, with the subsequent aftershocks reaching a magnitude of 7. Survivors of the earthquake shared that living in the city felt like riding on the back of an angry camel. With significant support from the Soviet Union, Tashkent underwent a remarkable transformation, evolving into a more beautiful and modern city, now featuring a metro system. The city, now revitalized, features a landscape of 4 or 5-story buildings, with numerous structures having emerged in the aftermath of the earthquake. These homes usually consist of compact apartments, featuring 2 rooms, a living area, and a bedroom that spans approximately 70 square meters. Recently, the ongoing Russian-Ukrainian conflict has led to a significant influx of Russians into Uzbekistan, resulting in a dramatic increase in rental prices across the country. Currently, I've noticed that landlords are seeking at least $500 in rent for these standard minimal apartments. As I walk through the streets of Uzbekistan, I can't help but notice that nearly every vehicle I see is a Chevrolet. Uzbekistan's partnership with Chevrolet has led to the production of more affordable vehicles, which has ultimately positioned Chevrolet as the dominant presence on the country's roads. Uzbekistan features a landscape where mountains and arid regions dominate much of its territory, creating a unique and striking environment. Most of the population resides in rural regions, where individuals participate in activities such as horseback riding and equestrianism, honoring the traditions inherited from their forebears. Meat plays a significant role in my diet, and I appreciate the variety of traditional dishes that incorporate it, including horse meat. I've noticed that meat frequently accompanies rice, and the richness of the meat fat is incorporated into their bread. Uzbek pilaf stands out as a beloved dish, featuring lamb, peas, dried grapes, and garlic. I've come to appreciate Uzbekistan's rich tradition of carpet making. I've come to appreciate the beauty of handcrafted carpets from Uzbekistan, which are now cherished by people around the globe. In the city of Khiva, I find that many craftsmen create goods that beautifully reflect the historical charm of the place. Khiva is a city that has remained largely untouched since the 6th century, showcasing a landscape free from modern structures. This land holds a wealth of treasures and has been cherished by numerous influential leaders over time, creating a truly unique and culturally meaningful destination to explore. Uzbekistan is a country in Asia that holds its traditions and Islamic culture close to its heart. Samarkand and Bukhara, once vibrant hubs of Islam, hold a special place in my heart. With a population of approximately 35 million, this nation has embraced its independence for 32 years. Even during the years of Soviet control, from 1924 to 1991, the Uzbek people remained deeply connected to their identity, language, and religion. I've come to appreciate Uzbekistan for its vibrant bazaars, which stand out as the largest in Central Asia. The market in Tashkent has a unique appearance, reminiscent of a dome or a tortoise shell. I've noticed that the community really comes together in this place, with vendors generously offering free samples to draw in shoppers. In the bazaars of Tashkent and Samarkand, I've discovered delightful vending machines filled with sunflower seeds, the unique taste of Samarkand halva, and the tangy flavor of sour cheese known as kurt. In Uzbekistan, bread making feels like a true art form, and I find the country's bread to be incredibly delicious. Bakers create bread using traditional clay ovens known as tandoors. They consistently uphold the highest standards in their craft, dedicating themselves fully to creating the most delightful bread possible. Experiencing the process of making Uzbek bread, a true reflection of the country's culture, is just as captivating as savoring its distinct flavor. I believe there's something truly unique about the dedication and passion bakers pour into crafting each product. It's a sight that's hard to find anywhere else in the world. This immense dedication has culminated in the creation of Uzbek bread. Uzbek bread feels more satisfying and wholesome to me, thanks to the diverse ingredients that go into making it. Soldiers would carry this bread into battle, knowing it could last a month without spoiling, providing them with sustenance during challenging times. That's the perspective shared by Uzbek bakers. In Uzbekistan, a typical bakery crafts approximately 8,000 of these renowned Uzbek bread loaves each day. The enticing charm goes beyond just their delectable bread. This place truly captures my attention as one of the most carnivorous countries in Central Asia, and I can't help but appreciate its reputation for mouth-watering street food. Under Soviet rule, I witnessed how Uzbek cuisine struggled to maintain its rich culinary traditions over many years, leading to a significant loss of its vibrancy. These days, I find the streets of Uzbekistan alive with energy and vibrancy once more. The Uzbeks hold a deep pride in their identity as the true heart of pilaf, believing it to be unmatched anywhere else in the world. Local restaurants begin their day at 8 a.m., diving into the craft of creating this delicious dish. However, it's important to note that they certainly don't opt for small pots when creating this masterpiece. Instead, they prepare it in massive cauldrons brimming with generous amounts of meat, rice, chickpeas, carrots, and oil. For example, it takes 40 liters of sunflower oil to process 100 kilos of meat. To start making the pilaf, I like to cook the meat and oil together in the grand cauldron until everything is perfectly cooked. Uzbeks generally prefer their meat to be cooked thoroughly. After cooking the meat, I like to add the carrots and chickpeas, and then the rice, which truly shines as the centerpiece of Uzbekistan's national dish. To make sure the pilaf reaches its perfect state, I find that placing trays on top of the cauldron and allowing it to cook for hours is essential. The preparation of Uzbekistan's national dish typically unfolds in this manner. When the meal is complete, I find myself reflecting on the dedication of the master chefs as they offer their prayers, carefully combining the elements of the pilaf and presenting it with pride to their customers. Uzbek pilaf's unique color comes from the carrots, which add a delightful hue to the rice, making it more than just a simple white dish. When you find yourself in Uzbekistan, keep in mind 3 essential elements that define the culinary experience. There's an ample supply of bread, a generous amount of rice, and a significant quantity of meat. These 3 elements resonate deeply with my understanding of Uzbekistan's culinary culture. So, if you're considering a trip or a move to Central Asian countries, it's essential to appreciate meat and embrace it wholeheartedly. While beef and lamb are certainly worth exploring, I encourage you to consider horse meat as well, a beloved staple in Uzbekistan's culinary landscape. Interestingly, there are families in Uzbekistan who choose to prepare pilaf using horse meat. I've noticed that the habit of eating meat seems to have raised concerns about heart and vascular diseases, especially in older individuals. There are those who believe that the heart diseases affecting Uzbeks stem not from meat consumption, but rather from the oils utilized in their cooking methods. In addition to horse meat, I've come to appreciate a unique pastry called samsa that is found in the rural regions of Uzbekistan. It has an appearance that reminds me of a seashell. In rural areas of Uzbekistan, there's a strong preference for making bread and other dough-based products at home. I've noticed that many people prefer using traditional oven fires for cooking rather than relying on gas stoves. I've come to appreciate how this traditional cooking method plays a crucial role in the rich flavors of Uzbek cuisine. In Uzbekistan, it's common for households to have a closed oven dedicated to the art of baking pastries and bread. Within this samsa pastry, one might find chicken or various other meats as well. Uzbekistan captivates me, not just with its rich historical landmarks and delicious cuisine, but also with the vibrancy of everyday life. Tashkent, the capital city of Uzbekistan, stands out as the most vibrant city in Central Asia, boasting a population of 3 million. Having visited Russia in the past, you might find that the city evokes a sense of familiarity reminiscent of your experiences there. For example, even though Tashkent covers a significant land area of 449,000 square kilometers, its streets and roads are notably wide. The smaller population in Uzbekistan creates a sense of openness, with wide roads and significant gaps between buildings in its cities. I've come to appreciate the rich cultural heritage of Uzbekistan, especially as it reflects in the stunning architecture around me. The architecture here reminds me so much of what I've seen in Russia. The remnants of Soviet-era playgrounds still linger in the city's back streets. I've noticed that these structures can be seen in various countries that were once part of the Soviet Union. Many Russian immigrants have made Uzbekistan their home, and it's common to see signs in both Uzbek and Russian throughout the capital. The Russian language plays a vital role in my life and the lives of many Uzbeks, with bookstores brimming with Russian literature that resonates deeply with us. In Uzbekistan, I often find myself captivated by the street vendors who line the roads, offering a diverse array of products that reflect the local culture. Uzbekistan has embraced a new chapter, welcoming the world as international chains begin to make their mark in the country. It truly saddens me to witness children begging on the streets of Tashkent. When someone comes to me asking for money, I often sense that they are acting on behalf of someone else. If they don't receive what they seek, they tend to vanish without a trace. I've seen pigeons around the streets, and some of them are painted in vibrant colors. Individuals monetize their passion for capturing images of these birds, finding a way to earn through their artistry. The metro system in Tashkent holds significant importance for me, as it serves as a vital means of getting around the city. I appreciate how many people depend on it for their daily journeys within the urban landscape. The first metro in Central Asia was constructed and opened for service in 1977. The metro stations from the Soviet era truly stand out, and I find Uzbekistan's contributions to this legacy particularly remarkable. Each metro station that opened during that period truly resonated with me, drawing in crowds with its stunning design. In Uzbekistan, I often find trains to be a preferred choice for traveling between cities. The train staff present themselves in neat uniforms and earn a base salary of $320, while typical workers make about $500. The challenges of low income have led many young individuals from Uzbekistan to seek opportunities in European and American countries. My experiences in Uzbekistan have revealed a rich tapestry of cultures and cuisines that truly resonate with me and can delight any traveler. Nonetheless, it doesn't quite meet the standards of a place where one can secure a decent income for long-term living, and those are the best things Uzbekistan has given me. From the ancient streets of Khiva, the taste of hot pilaf, to the warm smiles of the people. If you're looking for an authentic, emotional, and unique journey through Central Asia, Uzbekistan certainly won't disappoint. Thank you for joining me on this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like to show your support. Comment below sharing the food or places in Uzbekistan you'd most like to explore, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss my next trips. Wishing you a day full of energy, joy, and always ready for new adventures. See you at the next destination.